Over at the Vatican, religious leaders have declared the COVID-19 vaccine morally acceptable. The announcement stands in contrast to earlier guidance from some church leaders in the U.S. The Vatican's watchdog says that Roman Catholics can get the vaccine, which is based on research that used cells from aborted fetuses. It said that, quote, the morality of vaccination depends not only on the duty to protect one's own health, but also on the duty to pursue the common good, end quote. The Vatican did not directly mention any of the vaccines already available or whether Pope Francis will get the vaccine.
Pope Francis emphasized the need for COVID-19 vaccines to be available for all in his Christmas message. In Vatican City on Christmas Day, he called the discovery of vaccines, quote, the light of hope to all humanity in this time of darkness and uncertainty from the pandemic. He said closed nationalism should not block anyone from receiving the vaccines, adding that the most vulnerable and needy must be first.
I beg everyone, heads of state, companies and international organizations to promote cooperation and not competition, to find a solution for everyone, vaccines for all, especially for the most vulnerable and needy in all areas of the planet.
Pope Francis also appeared to criticize people who have refused to wear masks, saying that radical individualism cannot make us indifferent to the suffering of others.
In his Christmas message on Friday, Pope Francis urged leaders not to allow market forces and patent laws to take priority over making COVID-19 vaccines available to all.
I beg everyone, heads of state, companies, and international organizations to promote cooperation and not competition, to find a solution for everyone, vaccines for all, especially the most vulnerable and needy in all areas of the planet. The most vulnerable and needy must be first.
In a sign of the times, Francis delivered the message virtually from inside the Vatican, instead of from the central balcony of St. Peter's Basilica before tens of thousands of people. The pandemic and its social and economic effects dominated the Pope's message, which he delivered before about 50 Vatican staff wearing masks.
At this moment in history, marked by the ecological crisis and grave economic and social imbalances, only worsened by the coronavirus pandemic, it is all the more important for us to acknowledge one another as brothers and sisters.
Stressing that health is an international issue, the Pope appeared to criticize so-called vaccine nationalism, which United Nations officials fear will worsen the pandemic if poor nations receive the vaccine last. He also appeared to criticize those who have refused to wear masks because it violates their freedom, an attitude that has become widespread in nations such as the United States.
Right now, the COVID-19 vaccines are available to millions of Americans. And soon, they will be available to everyone.
This vaccine means hope. It will protect you and those you love from this dangerous and deadly disease.
I want to go back to work and I want to be able to move around.
To visit with Michelle's mom, to hug her and see her on her birthday.
You know, I'm really looking forward to is going to opening day in Texas Ranger Stadium with a full stadium.
We've lost enough people, and we've suffered enough damage.
In order to get rid of this pandemic, it's important for our fellow citizens to get vaccinated.
I'm getting vaccinated because we want this pandemic to end as soon as possible.
So we urge you to get vaccinated when it's available to you.
So roll up your sleeve and do your part.
This is our...
I have just received my COVID-19 vaccination shot. And honestly, I wish that all Jamaicans were able to take the vaccine this morning. But this is the beginning of the rollout of the vaccination of persons in Jamaica. And I want to appeal to all Jamaicans. I want to appeal to every member of the Assembly Administrature, every pastor, every leader, to take the vaccine when it is available. Can I tell you, and you are aware of this, people are dying. Yesterday, over 800 persons were tested positive. And the health and welfare of each individual, the health of the citizens of this country is not only important to government and church leaders, but important to all of us. And so, sign up to receive your jab. Sign up to receive your vaccination. It will help you. It will help your family members. It will help your brother, your sister. It will help all Jamaicans and people worldwide as we work together, as we get all hands on deck to cauterize and stem the spread of this deadly virus. Thank you.